Okay. Hello and welcome to the Pixel Kitchen podcast, where we talk about
I'm
anything on our minds over breakfast, lunch, dinner, honestly, anytime we feel like eating. Which I think for most of us here, it's all day. I'm your host, Mac, and with me are my co hosts, Jared
What's up?
and Sean.
Yeah, Mike hard lacked out there, Dad.
It did?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What happened?
I get through that no fuck ups, add something funny, and something else fucks up.
Oh, I guess it had to be me. I wonder.
Alright, take 3.
No, we're sticking with that one.
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, is my mic at least working?
Yeah, you're good.
I can hear you.
Oh, jeez.
Go well.
God damn it.
Well, I've got no explanation.
Okay, back onto your point.
Oh, okay. So if we're going to be talking about the kind of the theory or the premise that consoles or high-end PCs are going to kind of become maybe as more unimportant in the future if we switch to cloud-based gaming, a la, that company that does cloud-based gaming, such as Shadow PC or xCloud or Stadia.
Doesn't Razer
Yeah.
do one too?
Razer's not streaming one yet.
I think they were talking about it. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it would have to be a game publisher.
Wondering when you're. I was just wondering when you're done with everything.
They have a capture card, but they don't have a streaming service.
Was it Nvidia then, maybe?
Yeah, Nvidia could have been the one.
I don't know. I thought one of them had like a stream, play the games from away from there.
Well, let's try this. Cloud-based.
It totally could have been Nvidia.
Yeah, I think it was Nvidia. It was the first thing that came up.
That's expensive.
So what do we have? We have the 7 Hey, I found this article. Go to this article.
Okay.
So we had GeForce Now,
What article?
PlayStation Now, something called Jump, Google Stadia, Project xCloud, Vortex, and Shadow. So Jump looks like.
Hey, where are you posting the article, Dad?
Oh,
With a link.
I will post it to the chat, our setup for chat in the Pixel Kitchen in Discord. Okay. So that one has the various streaming. Yeah. I suppose I could open Twitch and post it there too.
Or you can just put it in the fucking dock too.
Oh yeah.
We can not click it there. But no, that works. This is just our fucking intro podcast anyway. We gotta work out the kinks.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Or not, we'll just go with it. But and then Vortex, it doesn't tell me who the people are sponsoring it. It just kind of goes over.
I've not heard that one.
Well, and surprisingly, is what it initially started this concept with me before Stadia or xCloud, or it was kind of on the beginning of that was when Jules bought the Stream box for Steam, the Steam box. And, I was thinking, what's just preventing, because you have to install the games, but looking at what Shadow PC does, and they had an interface similar to a Steam box that connects to their service, kind of, like a VPN, I'm assuming, because I haven't used it, but I have used xCloud, and I've been in the beta test for a while, and it at first not so good, and now it's pretty tight. It's doing pretty good. It's not when it was first up, it was laggy and jittery, depending upon where you were, and not so much anymore. But
okay. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Dog took shit in the house. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Be right back.
I don't know what to tell you. Mine, Mike ate itself earlier.
Yeah.
What about that?
Didn't hear anything again, but I got it. Okay, where were we? Talking about you currently using xCloud or testing out xCloud.
Yeah, testing out xCloud and playing with it, and I like it. I like it a lot. I wish it had Destiny 2. I'd be curious to see how that would go. But my evidence for supporting, I think this is where the game industry is going to go, is that developers are continually having to spend money porting or trying to figure out how to develop games for multiple platforms, and going to a
service-based game platform.
Thank you. I got it all tied up in my tongue again. So you eliminate that because literally everybody's just streaming it to the device, and it's dependent upon the CPU on the other end to deliver it. I guess there could be new models of it, how much work the device on the end is going to do, and how much you're going to have to store on this side. But I like the idea. I can't wait to see where we go. But the negative drawback for that is going to be, where does people don't all have high speed internet. I mean, it's more common, but it's one of the things we consider in education when developing online courses, is when you're looking at equity and access, not everybody can afford the higher end, and a lot of students are using their phones, right? But Xbox is actually building this streaming service to work off of phones. So it's interesting. I can't wait to see where we go in the future of this. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about it.
Did my shit just drop?
No, I
Absolutely.
hear you.
Okay, no.
It would make cross-platform a lot easier if everyone is like on the same server, where your box is just streaming. Your box is just streaming to like the internet, and you can play with PC mainly. I don't think Sony and Xbox are ever gonna do cross-platform that way though.
In certain aspects, they might, but in the whole, are we ever gonna fully get away from consoles and even PCs? I think we need to first get internet, like how Tom has it. Because when Tom got internet, he literally just had to go buy a router, and he was able to hook it up. And he had, I think he said 1,000.
1,000 what?
1,000 megabits, so a gig, I think.
Yeah, what is it?
That's what he said.
Is that up or down?
I can't remember. He didn't fully say what it was. Why is that open?
Huh.
Say that. But no, he basically called them, said, "Hey, I want to set up internet." They're like, "Go get a router. It's self-service, or it's self-hookup." I think that's what they said.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and he's paying he's paying 70 for a 2-year contract, I think, and it's gonna be 100 without it.
I want to know about this.
I haven't fully looked into it, mainly because it's never gonna fucking happen in my goddamn state, let alone my city. Other way around for what I just said.
Yeah. Yeah, I got. Well, it's in testing phases. I just don't know who's testing it. Is the new Starlink, the Tesla Starlink?
Oh,
Are you familiar with that?
I've heard about it, but I haven't really done any research on it.
I have no
So
idea what it is.
Elon Musk is in his global plot to take over the world has been launching small scale satellites, and the tune I think about 50 of them at a time as part of Starlink to get them up there to be able to provide high speed satellite based internet.
Yep, high-speed internet access across the globe. The performance surpasses that of traditional satellite internet and global network unbounded by ground infrastructure limitations. Starlink will deliver high-speed broadband internet to locations where access has been unreliable, expensive, or completely unavailable. Starlink is targeting service in the northern US and Canada in 2020, rapidly expanding to near
You're in the
global
northern US.
coverage. Yeah, to near global coverage of the populated world by 2021.
And it is working in California because they've showed people, employees that they have testing it, setting up the router, the receiver, and it's literally turn it on, set it up, and it achieves link. It was kind of really impressive how fast it worked. It's not like the days of where you like direct TV where you had to get up on your
Yeah.
roof and
Look
oh
with
my
the
God.
satellite, turn it.
Oh, that was the worst experience of my life.
That was before my time.
Yeah, that was when that was before you were born. We lived right next to Hughes Aircraft, and Hughes was originally the people that developed DirecTV, and so they were selling off the prototype
Yeah.
dishes and stuff, so we were able to get it for really cheap.
I've never had DirecTV myself, but I've had Dish Network.
Uh-huh.
It's the exact same thing.
Oh yeah,
It's
you got
annoying.
yeah, and
A
I
little
don't
bit
know
of
what
rain, you're fucked. You get a heavy ass snowstorm. Oh, it's working perfectly fine. What doesn't make sense? Fuck you.
oh yeah. And that's going to be the real question is
How well, like the connection, how stable it would be, and I want to know what speeds.
yeah. It may not be adequate for gaming at all, but who knows?
There's a
But
possibility because right now my sister has it through them, has DirecTV, so AT&T internet, and I think that's satellite.
oh, that's interesting.
I could be entirely wrong.
That's interesting. I've obviously looked up SpaceX's Starlink quite a bit because it popped up when I was broadband looking this up. But yeah, that is the key: is people having access to be able to stream this and work with it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at that! Hughes Aircraft is still doing it. They have HughesNet.
Oh yeah. Use that. I got that all the way
Yeah,
up here too.
I tell you, Hughes Aircraft. I don't even know what they're called anymore, but Hughes has had his hand in so much. Eisenhower was right. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
What do you say?
He warned us about the military-industrial complex taking over everything. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so Jared says that he thinks that it would open up, uh, crossplay because, of course, everybody would just need a streaming app, and that could be what draws people to use a streaming app on a device that's not really storing games. It could be the interface, it could be what the extras. What does somebody else on this network offer that it's not on that network?
It would be weird for game producers because I don't think you'd actually own the game. As far as I understand, with like the streaming stuff, you're streaming to stuff that has these games already on them. But I don't know. Like I don't know how that works. I don't know if like you have to own the copy of the game for it to appear on whatever you're streaming to play, or if it's just like when you buy access to a service where you're playing on a different like a computer or server that you're streaming to from your system, if they have a select amount of games that you have access to right away.
I think they would have to do it like how Steam does, but then also have the option of just having Game Pass as a service type thing, but you can also buy the game.
Yeah.
That way, the game is tied to your account, like how you can do it on Xbox currently, but you can also use Game Pass and just stream whatever game you decide to if you're paying for the service.
Yeah, and that maybe that's going to be the question: is does Microsoft really want to get into the business of having virtual PCs or PC setup and server decks?
I think they're almost at that point because they're trying to push for that.
Hmm.
But on the
Yeah,
other side of what Jared was saying about developers and everything, it would be easier for them.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have to have like minimum system requirements. They would just know what everything is.
Yeah, they'd be able to just code the game and make it work for what they designed it for.
Oh, right, a high-end PC, assuming that whoever's providing the cloud-based service is keeping things upgraded.
Correct. And if it's a reputable company, I don't want to say like Xbox or like Sony, but they've been keeping the fucking lights on, so
yeah,
they ain't the worst shit. Not great, not the worst. But if it's a company like them, I think they would keep the specs top notch. But they could also screw people over and say, hey, you pay for the lowest tier, you don't get the best specs. Which I don't think they should do. I think it should be one payment across all the board, across the board for one system. Have it not be too expensive. Where was
like
I going with this?
well, is that like what Xbox is doing, or to pay once and unlock it on any generation console?
You mean with how they're doing the games right now?
Yeah, how they're so. Remember before, if we bought
Oh no, I meant
game
like you're paying for the service,
oh
but
yeah,
instead of them saying you paid for the lower tier, you don't get the highest tier system. You get the lowest tier system. I want it to just be like, we have systems set up. These are all the best you can get right now. You pay for a set amount. Like right now, you pay $5 for Game Pass. Say the entire streaming service, say it's like 15, 30 bucks, right around that range, which I don't think would be a terrible option. You get access to whatever game's out. Being able to play or stream, like, then you can also stream to fucking OBS and shit, from OBS and shit. Actually, no, I think it'd be better to have it.
well,
Talk to myself here, but no.
Yeah,
I think that's how they should do it. I don't think it should be tiers of things you're paying for.
Right.
I think it should be one single tier, nothing above it, nothing below it, for one not too expensive amount.
so yes, I hear what you're saying, and I think if they, it'd be interesting is if they followed a bundled model like hold on, I'm gonna find a link to something, but oh shoot, I didn't bookmark it. Yeah, so Xbox, Microsoft is selling. I don't know if you guys have ever taken advantage of this. They set a low monthly payment for Games Pass Ultimate and an Xbox, so you get
Yeah, I've seen that.
and you can pick which Xbox you want to get, and it affects how much you're paying for it.
Yep.
So maybe something similar to that, where they include the service along with a Game Pass, so it's all one price. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But yeah, no, that's a great point too, because but at the same time, going back to developers, if the developers are now unlocked to just develop these things because they know everybody's going to be playing them off of the servers, it's going to be delivering like this. But also too, as I would think, and I could be completely wrong here, but it'd make cheating damn near impossible. Have things on a streaming platform.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, we'd have to look that up and come visit this subject again down
Yeah.
the road. But because the way those aimbots work, if I understand, is people pay monthly fees for those aimbots, and it gets in between you and the game servers. So it gets in between your install of the game and the game servers and adds the aimbot, which I will add is extremely annoying when you're playing on PC
Oh yeah.
and people are facing away from you and you still die to them. I'm like, oh, come on. How is that even possible?
It also comes on the
But-
connection issue too, where you see that shit.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite. When people are ghosting around all over the place, like, oh, am I lagging? They're lagging. And maybe that would end the argument with
switching.
Bungie. Well, yeah, like lag switching or peer based peer to peer.
Yeah, everything would be connected to a server style.
Right. So everybody in theory would be getting delivered the same content at the same time. And the one server would be doing the work of the multiplayer experience.
Correct. That's,
Oh.
yeah. Because you wouldn't be able to do peer-to-peer because everyone would be connected to one area.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, I guess there would be different models of that, right? So if it was like the shadow-based PC, then all the shadow-based PCs would still be connecting to another server that contained the game on it,
Mm-hmm.
the game servers. But maybe it'd be a better connection. I don't.
I think so. I think with the shadow-based PCs, I think the game servers are also in the same exact area. So I think they're still on the same network.
Yeah, I don't know, because my understanding from talking with the shadow people is that because I was looking at it, trying to figure out how to deliver instruction online, and I was asking them if there's any limit to what they limit people to install on it, and they were no, you can install whatever you want on them, and I was explaining to them what I wanted to do, and they seemed really interested in that. Not so much. It's essentially a virtual Windows machine. And you can install whatever the heck you want to use on it and have access to it. And that appealed to me for students because not every student can afford to buy a high-end PC
Oh yeah.
to run all these CAD programs that I use or all these game engines, because that's where my industry is going too. Is we're now starting to use game engines to do simulations or scenery or who knows what.
That's cool.
It is pretty cool. It's all one blend. All you have to do is watch that little vignette about what they did on the Mandalorian, the 4 minutes, and they call it it's called the volume. And they use Unreal Engine in real time to change the backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool. Kind of cool.
I might have to look into that.
Yeah, I'll give you guys links later. That could be something we could talk about later too.
Do you guys think that having a streaming service like that would change how VR was played?
I think it would. Because VR is legitimately all connection based. Especially to online services. If you don't have a good connection, you ain't playing. Or you're getting a fucking migraine from hell.
Yeah.
At least from what I've learned.
I don't know. I don't expect VR to have a long life. AR, augmented reality, yes, but virtual reality, I don't know. It's like a lot of things. There's a huge buy-in of a lot of. Not only do you have to have a high-end PC, now you have to have all this extra high-end equipment.
Right, but wouldn't this like cut the need for the high-end PC, and then like all you would need would be the helmet or the goggles or whatever you're using?
Oh yeah, well, potentially. Maybe that's a good point. If all those things hook into one of these, boxes.
If all you have to do is just power the headset, then yeah. But on the note of needing a high-end PC, they actually make a wireless one where you don't need a high-end PC really. And apparently the wireless one works extremely well. Mind you, it doesn't look as good as the other ones. But if you want to get into VR gaming, it's not bad. I think it's called the Oculus Quest, which is the wireless one.
Yeah, there was another company making one, and they went bankrupt.
Wireless one or just in general?
Just a VR AR help. It was really good. They had a lot of developers working on it, and they went bankrupt.
Oh damn! Because there's 3 currently that are the top. You have the one Oculus makes, the Quest, and the Rift S. Then you have Vives, which I can't remember the exact name of it, but I think it's just called the HTC Vive. Then you have Steam's, which Steam has the best controller out of them. Because it's got individual finger tracking.
Wow, there's a lot of games. So they're delivering it. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. It's really cool.
Huh. Okay, but it does have onboard memory, so you are downloading something. Huh. So we wouldn't expect to see like Skyrim.
There is VR Skyrim, but it would not be on the Quest. Not yet, at least. I think the wireless components and everything for it, building it into its own headset, isn't quite to that point yet. Even though you can put Skyrim on your fucking phone, basically. It might be on it. Skyrim's on everything. Played on the fridge.
Yeah. Such a game with a very long life.
It shouldn't have had that long of a life.
Huh. I don't have an extra $700 to spend, but this is pretty cool.
You don't?
No.
I don't have an
You're not getting any stream money?
Okay. I'm not
You're
sure.
not getting that stream revenue?
Stop it.
I'm not sure how I'd feel about Five Nights at Freddy's on VR. Oh boy.
Every person I've talked to that's played a FNAF game in VR, it's worse than just playing the game. It's 100%
When you say worse, like scarier?
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine like Dead Space in VR? As scary as that was, with all the sounds that would sneak up on you.
In my opinion, that would be cool. Because that's not really like a more jump scare game. That's just the ambience of the game. That's
I remember
scary.
it was the first game I really noticed that the surround speakers were used, and I was like, "What the heck?" Kept looking around the room. I remember when Jared and I got all freaked out by it.
I think AR, like horror games or thriller games, would be really cool.
You know why I go back to AR is like, imagine having a out in a park, having like a big field that's set out, and then you throw on the glasses, the AR glasses that are super lightweight, and it works with playing like Yu-Gi-Oh! And right?
Oh no,
Standing
AR
there,
could be fucking amazing.
You could stand there with a dual disc and throw a card down on it, and shoo, the monster's in front of you, just like the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Oh no, AR would be extremely amazing.
I mean, you could even do it, because QR codes are so happening.
Oh
You
yeah.
could do like jogging outfits that have a whole bunch of series of registry marks on them. So you could have armor. So when you looked at you, you saw armor on you or an outfit on you, and when you looked at other people, it would automatically map the armor over the top of them if they were
but
wearing one of those.
obviously some danger in AR if you're like out in public too, like if people that are supposed to be simulated in the game versus like what's actually there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
There'd
think
have
they
to
would
be
have to.
designated areas.
Yeah, I think so exactly. But the practical experience of this is Pokemon Go, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think there's a market for it. But
The
we're
AR
being
experience Pokemon Go, in my opinion, isn't great, but it's a good step towards it actually being useful.
right. But it's we're getting a bit off topic.
We got very off topic.
Which I expect to happen quite often.
Oh yeah, no. We're gonna hit one point, talk about it, then 3 points later, like, how the fuck did we get here?
Yeah, and it was once we have people interacting with us in the chat,
Oh yeah.
then people could ask us questions, and I don't know because it's just I love watching technology and guessing where it's going to go. It's something I've always done. I do it in my industry, and I can if I just had money to invest, I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah.
$1 million.
1 million and billion.
Oh, there's a recent Intel thing that popped up. Can't remember what it was. They took. Oh no, not remember what it was. They took away overclocking RAM on any board except for the Z boards.
Like they disabled it.
Yep. They disabled it on their B series and H series boards. I think it's B series. I could be wrong. I'm not really Intel savvy. But on the B series and H series, I'm just going to be. They disabled you to be able to overclock RAM. And also, if you try to run an XMP profile, which is running at the rated speeds, which they've enforced before as overclocking, you might not even be able to do that. So if you want to overclock your RAM, you have to buy one of their expensive high-end, well, not really high-end, but expensive Z-series boards.
Why would they do this?
Because they consider it overclocking. Which
Yeah.
I have no idea why. I haven't fully looked at it, but I watched a video where someone I consider extremely it was Linus Tech Tips. I watched his video. He explained a little bit of it. I just want to get my opinion on the aspect of it. Intel's retarded. Like, holy shit. AMD is literally beating them into the ground with some gaming performance, fucking performance out the ass, and a lot of other things. And then you can overclock anything and everything on anything but an A320 board. And A320 boards don't even get sold anymore. Well, they do get sold, but it's not produced as something anymore. I don't understand why Intel would do something like this.
Huh.
Because it's literally just killing them.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. I wonder why would they do that? The overclocking community is huge.
Yeah, it's extremely dumb. Oh, let me go find that video again. You want to try to get back on point here? What do
Yeah.
you think we got?
Well, I don't know how much more we got to it. I mean, the cons of game-based PC is that you don't own the PC, you don't own the software on your, you don't have it installed where you are at. I think for a lot of people that would be a turn off.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting if single player games, like Fallout and those type games would be cloud based, or if it would just be, I don't know. And what about the modding? The folks that like to mod and create levels for games like that. Would
Yeah.
moving to cloud based PC move away from that?
The games would have to like support it in itself, I think. So you
Yeah.
could just like download a patch for modding.
I think so too. Kind of like Bethesda's been handling it lately for consoles.
I think it'd have to be more in depth than that, though.
Yeah. All in all, I think it's probably likely where we're heading to in the future.
Oh yeah.
How far away that future is, I don't know. I want to say within 10 years, but it could be a lot sooner.
I'd say 10 to 15, just because the internet infrastructure and everything isn't to that point yet. If you could get fucking FiOS, which it's kind of like the high end, but still bottom tier, the high end. FiOS fiber, fucking, I think Amazon was doing one at one point.
Google does one. Google Fi.
Yeah, it's fiber. It's fiber, whatever the fuck it was called. But if you can get those high end ones actually put out and have people have them, then yeah, it'd be an option. But currently, where it stands, it's people don't have the internet to be able to stream that type of stuff well. Hell, even what the fuck I pay for, I can't really do it because you need a good upload. I
Right.
barely have good enough upload to stream.
Well, and we have FiOS here.
Yeah.
And, but I would need to. I'm always having to upgrade it because as we get more and more online
Oh yeah.
with everyone in the house,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm probably looking at having to upgrade it again, especially with having 3 gamers, 2 of which like to have videos, 2 or 3 games going.
I can't do that without a second monitor. I mean, I still do, but
You got your Switch going, you got MapleStory going, and you're playing a game of League.
there you go. And you got the Hell's Kitchen in the background.
That's right.
So you get one of those new wraparound monitors that who was it? It was LG was selling it, I think it was.
That extremely curved monitor.
Yeah. Then you only need one monitor, Jared, because that thing is so big.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't. I don't think that'd fit on his fucking desk. That
Desk?
49-inch LG. Actually, they all make a 49-inch one, but that fucking 49-inch monitor, it's $1,500.
Oh yeah, was it 49? I thought it was 65-inch.
There might be a 65-inch one, but I'm the biggest. Nope, there is. There's a 65-inch one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it like sold out almost instantly.
Nope, that's just a TV. Never mind.
Oh, it's not a.
Nope, that one I just seen was just TV. Well, that's $2,200.
$22.
$2,200.
$100.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
just give it time.
less than a semester of school.
On the last semester of school. You're correct, Jared.
Oh, sorry about that. I lost track of where.
It's all
Oh,
good.
You don't make the prices.
Okay, ultra wide monitors. We're gonna check this out.
Yeah, I'm looking at them too.
No, I'm not giving you feedback. Get off me. Features.
So far, I'm seeing a 38-inch ultra wide. Well, these are just ultra wide. I'm not seeing any curved really.
Well, I thought they were curved. If they
49-inch ultra wide
49
dual
inch ultra wide.
QHD IPS
Dual.
curved LED.
You lost me at dual.
1500.
Okay. Hold on. I went and liked. I liked somebody that posted. Okay, here we go.
And then you can set this up to have different sections of the monitor as technically two other monitors.
So you can choose where it ends?
I think so.
Dude, we could get mini maps on an entire screen, dude.
Yeah, it literally shows here, right here. Go beyond multitasking. Monitor. I'm not reading that entire fucking spec name. It's a 5120 by 1440 monitor with a double 27-inch 16 by 9 QHD pixel space and one screen. 70% more pixels to a 32 by 9 FHD, I'm guessing full HD. Resolution 3840 by 1080. You can go beyond multitasking with a multi-format
How many
multiplex.
games will support that kind of resolution though?
Not particularly too many. But you can set it up as having like two 1440p panels.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be.
I
haven't completely looked into this monitor.
I feel like there's so much lost when you buy a monitor that big and there aren't games that support it.
Yeah.
I wanna be fully submersed in my first person shooter, dude. My game of Valorant, and I wanna see the bullet flying at me in my head. I wanna see it from my left screen.
If you're paying $1,500 for this monitor, Jared, it's going to be the top of the line. You're not paying just for size.
No, I know. I'm saying that I want the games to support it. So it's not, instead of it being stretched out, I want it to be like, kind of like there's a setting for it.
Oh no, I gotcha. Yeah. Versatile display settings. On-screen control. On-screen control software allows you to control various display settings with a single mouse click. Screen split will help you divide the whole display area with no hassle.
Crazy.
So yeah, you can set it up into two monitors itself. So you have $1,500, Jared, you can have two monitors.
Say no more, dude.
Take up your entire desk.
Say no more.
Did you see the link I just sent you for the Odyssey G9 by Samsung?
Where'd you post it?
In the links right here.
So
that's
this
gotcha.
Monitor, all right.
Yeah, this thing's beautiful. And then they also thought ahead to put an LED lights in the back of it, so it projects it up on the
refresh rate too.
Dude, imagine a monitor, but instead of having a color on the back, it's just see through.
So
it's just like a piece
R2.
of plastic.
Holy shit.
Piece of glass with projections.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
I think Samsung makes one of those. I think it's a Samsung panel.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it does seem like something Samsung would do, especially because of how much, how in Korea they're so big, and everything on Korea is Samsung lights, Samsung projections.
Yeah. So it's not only 240; it's 1 millisecond delay.
Oh my fucking god! That's actually the size of it, and it to be able to do that shit is not. If you don't mind the curve, it's not terribly overpriced if you think about it objectively.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've got these two monitors in front of me, and it can get overwhelming with the wraparound. It was like having to figure out how to do it.
Oh yeah. No, it'd be something that you'd have to already have. This would be an upgrade from already having your own curved monitor. you'd have to be in the curved monitor space to actually like it. I have to save
Yeah.
these to actually put them in links of what we actually talked about. Fuck.
That's a nice looking monitor. I'm not gonna be able
It's
to afford
not
one
bad.
anytime soon.
It's full G-Sync and FreeSync, so whichever fucking graphics card you got, it'll work. But you gotta, like, this is like a high-end graphics card because you're running it at, what was the rated speed? Or rated, fuck. Refresh, nope. Not refresh, wait. Drawing a blank here.
Hertz?
Nope.
Not the refresh rate?
Nope.
You got this, Mac.
I'm
Use
gonna
the
look
big boy
I'm
words.
gonna look at specs. Resolution. It's
Ooh.
5120 by 1440.
I could figure out what Mac was trying to come up with.
Mac couldn't figure out what he
Fucking
was
it,
trying
I
to say.
couldn't.
He's Mac.
Yep. It's 32 by 9, 51 by 20, 1440. Should have just went, oh, it's probably like the last one I looked at because it's the same fucking size. Damn it.
Yeah, but it's a whole lot nicer though.
It's got a harder curve than the other one did that I was looking at.
That's 1000R. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a really fucking hard curve. That would be hard to get used to. I want to try out a curved monitor and an ultra wide. I might pick up like one that's both
Uh-huh.
because it'd make it easier to edit. An ultra wide for one just makes it easier to edit because you got more screen real estate and it's just
Once
easy in
Mac
general.
gets visited by Mr. Beast, then Mac's such a good friend, he's gonna get us an ultra wide monitor as well.
Jared's not going to have any room on his desk for even his computer. He's just going to have monitor.
It's okay, my computer's under my desk.
Oh, okay. It works. Well, get ready because that's where your keyboard and mouse is going too.
They are under my desk as well.
I forgot you had a drawer for them.
Yeah. Basically, I could. The only thing on my desk right now is the router and an Xbox and the Haj.
Actually, yeah, you could. You still got to send me that. You
One
fuck.
day. One day when they're sending packages again, Mac.
They're sending packages now. It's like
Yeah,
the
but
mail
this-
stopped running.
It did for a while.
It actually didn't stop here. Okay. We
Okay.
went back to the topic of
And then
cloud gaming and then immediately just veered off. I guess we're done with it.
I don't think we have
I-
any more to say about it.
I think we ran ourselves out.
I mean, like, without having someone who's developing it there,
Yeah.
I don't think we've got anything left to say.
No, I guess we're done with it.
Or, you know, I guess the only other thing we could say is, like, if we've had people who've used that sort of thing, like, you know, Colton.
Yeah.
As
I think he used the NVIDIA one.
You did?
I think so.
I think he
Maybe
did I think he tried the free
Well-
version.
Oh, well, yeah. In
Oh, that is something I want to talk about. The NVIDIA way of doing it. I don't like it.
What's their way?
Let me scroll back down to where the fuck? The fucking, there we go. Let me refresh the page. I'm going to actually look at it and read what it says. 2 membership levels, free and founders. Free members can get the fuck off my screen. Free access in 1-hour sessions, while founders pay $5 a month for priority server access and extended sessions. These last up for 6 hours.
Yeah, so it's like that. Pay different amounts.
Yeah.
yeah, but you only get it for.
I don't like the paying for a session. If I'm gonna
Yeah,
play a
that-
game, I can understand, like, see, for someone that's just like, I just got out of fucking work, I don't want to do anything, I just want to play a game for an hour. If they don't have a PC or a console and they see this thing and let's try it for free, it's not a terrible option.
Yeah, but I think it's like kind of BS paying for 6-hour sessions.
Yeah,
I mean, think about like I guess you could get a raid done in 6 hours, but a lot of raids take a lot of have been taking a lot of time
yeah.
lately.
No, we like, if any of us paid for this and we are trying to fucking raid on Destiny 2 right now, we would be fucked.
Oh yeah, we would be.
We would be 100% fucked.
We would. We've had some pre-marathon.
I think the last one we did in Destiny fucking 1, the last fucking Wrath of the Machine we did, it
Yep.
took us 8 hours.
It took us 8 hours. It took us. Well, let's be honest.
With both Tom getting tilted by Decathlon and just fucking leaving,
Yeah.
and then us getting someone else to fill that spot, and then all of us just not coordinating properly.
Are you flaming me right now?
I'm flaming all of us.
It was pretty terrible, and that was pre me being able to parkour with any great ability.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just bad all around.
But we got it done.
Oh yeah, no, we got it done. It took for fucking ever, but we got it done. We were stuck in that last room, I think, for 2 hours.
It was because
On the second phase for 2 hours.
and it was always my fault because I couldn't dunk it onto his back because I was such a spaz. I
Oh
was
wait,
like,
that's right. Tom left. Tom wasn't the one that left. Tom stayed and actually powered through it. Decathlon and I think one of his other buddies kept sitting there fucking flaming you, and then you're like,
yeah,
fuck it, I'm done. It's not working for me. I'm just gonna get flamed. I'm walking away.
yeah,
That's what the fuck happened.
yeah. That sounds like me.
Which
It's
it wasn't
because
your fault because Jules would fucking watch you jump up there. You'd hit the fucking button when it says it, and it wouldn't work.
yeah, that was the most stupidest thing I was experiencing, and it was like so driving me crazy. But which is another reason to have cloud-based gaming, right? Because
Yeah.
of those moments. Those moments right there.
It can solve server issue shit if everyone has good internet. Can't
Yeah.
solve brain lag, but it can solve actual lag.
Yeah, that's true. But all in all, I would give this as something potentially to look forward to, because it could change gaming for the better. But hopefully it's not rushed out and it's
Oh yeah, no.
you know
They need to take it slow. Don't sit there and hype it up. Don't sit there and do anything. Take it slow. Slowly build it. Talk about it whenever there's something cool. Just don't hype it. Because
yeah.
you hype
I
it
mean,
up, you get shit like how every company's done it. They overhype a product, and then it shits the bed.
but and till then, maybe we should go play. We should get as many people as we can onto like Halo or something and go try to play it on XCloud.
Yeah.
And see what it does for us. All because what is it? Guardians? Halo Guardians is on there
Halo
right now.
5 Guardians.
Yeah.
Huh.
I've never played the PvP on that.
It's
can't
not
imagine.
Halo PvP.
That must be why people love it so much.
Actually, no. There's Halo players, and then there's people that just play it FPS. The people that just play an FPS, like, oh, okay, this is like every other thing. And then those Halo fucking players, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that's too bad.
The
Well,
campaign for Halo and everything, it felt Halo to me. It felt like the story, it was there. It was good. Don't play the multiplayer.
I can't even tell you how excited I was to play as Blue Team after going through the books and reading all the books and going, wait a second, there's more. The Master Chief should be alive. Wait a second. Why aren't we?
Oh yeah.
And that was really exciting. Hopefully, we get to continue it. And is it?
Infinite.
Are we saying
It's
is
infinite.
it infinite or infinite? Yeah, I guess there's no Y, so it's infinite.
Yep. There is a what was it? I think the 23rd. There's an Xbox thing they're going to show off.
Games, yeah, games only. There's no hardware talk.
Nope.
That's why they did it ahead of time.
And they're showing off Infinite.
I can't wait to see it. I think it's.
I can't remember what they're showing because I just seen a tweet about it, and it just said soon. But it was a picture of Chief from the Infinite trailer.
Yeah, well, and they've been running another one where it's making him new armor and carving his.
I seen that too.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that'll be exciting. The 23rd, right? That's coming up. That's
5 days away.
5 days. Gee. Thursday. I guess I know what we're all doing Thursday.
Sleeping.
We need to get fucking Jared's Halo working. He cannot download for some reason.
Why?
No idea. It could be due to the fact of that other account on his PC having downloaded it. So his PC is sitting there like, you don't have it, but you do. And he can't find any of the files that it had.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I guess I'll have to.
Only thing I think of is try going to safe mode and do it that way. See if you can find the files and delete them that way.
Yeah, I set this other account up as an administrator, so
yeah,
I'll see if I can. I should be able to find it, but you should be. There must be something wrong because you can have multiple Microsoft accounts attached to a single Microsoft account, but the new one we lost the password and we tried to reset it, and oh boy, it was.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, when my account got hacked, I had to go through a whole fucking shitstorm too. Wasn't particularly fun.
Crazy. Well, I think we've ran out of.
We got other talking points, but we could call it here. It wouldn't be a terrible option.
Yeah, maybe we should. How long have we been going?
Hour and
almost
9
an hour.
minutes.
How many?
Yeah, but that's when our second take and your dog shittered.
Yeah.
So I'd say almost an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's enough for the podcast. You want like around 45 minutes to start, right?
Yeah.
To me personally, I would rather say we can go for any amount of time. I'd say cut off at 2 hours. I don't want to edit that much.
Yeah.
Be lenient.
Well, I don't think we have anything left to talk about on this subject.
Actually, there's one more thing.
There's one more thing.
Bungie did recently announce they had to delay Beyond Light.
Oh yeah, but that was
and
because
we have something in here that is game production during COVID.
Yeah, wow, that's exactly it.
It's they're stuck at home. Which I watched the Dado video. His opinion on the matter was they probably pretty much have everything done in the DLC itself. Which could be right, it could be wrong. Ah, fuck, I know I ain't working there. But looking at it objectively, anyone who's getting pissed at them delaying the game, yes, technically they should have just said, fuck it, we're gonna announce the time it's coming out for November itself. Instead of saying September and then a 2-month fucking time frame difference. Which they are fucked. Hey, Laura. They are fucked 100% trying to fucking sit there and release it in November. With how many fucking AAA titles are coming out that are being hyped to a motherfucker right now. Cyberpunk's coming out in November, if I'm not mistaken. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming out.
Oh yeah, they're all coming out within like 7 days of each other. So or not even that. It's November 10th, November 13th, then like the 17th. It's like crazy.
Yeah, let me look it up. Games releasing in November. Yep, you got Cyberpunk 2077.
I'm excited for that one.
You said you're excited for that one?
Yeah, that and Valhalla.
I'm
Valhalla's
actually.
gonna be great.
Oh, Jared, you asked why I haven't been watching stuff about Valhalla. I didn't want to overhype myself.
Well, prepare to be disappointed.
Probably.
Game looks worse than Black Flag.
I don't agree with that.
No, like not gameplay wise, just like graphics wise.
Oh no, it's gonna be.
Ah.
It's gonna be.
Jared, you know what Bakugan is?
I've heard about it.
There's a game releasing on Switch in November. That's gonna beat out all other games in November. Fuck them.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
What the hell?
You're really into those games.
But no, the site is not showing a lot of things coming out. It's just Cyberpunk and Valhalla. But there are more coming out in November, if I'm not mistaken. Back. But no. Either you two have a point, opinion, correct myself there, on the Destiny delaying Beyond Light.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think they have enough other issues going on in the community and everything that they need to make sure that this game is really it's ready for prime time.
Oh yeah. No, they need this to be the Taken King.
Yeah.
It needs to fix the game.
Well, and I'm really in the minority. I don't know where I am. They need to fix PvP.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They need
They
PvP
have-
to go back to what it was instead of you matched with anyone. Fuck you.
Well, and maybe building a tier system so that it's if they build a tier system, and then they can go back to connection based, but you're only going to connect with people in your tier.
Oh yeah.
And
Yes, rank system, because that always works.
a what?
A rank
A
system.
rank system. Because that
Alright.
always works.
It would work better than what currently is working right now, Jared. Which is nothing. You just get matched with anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the game? Guess what? That guy plays the game 24/7 basically, and he's better than you.
Dude, I
You're
went
dead.
to check out Destiny Tracker because I wanted to see what my stats look like.
Yeah.
And there's some dude that's played 15,000 PvP matches.
A day?
No, it's just like, oh, it's ridiculous.
God damn it, Jared.
You go look at the leaderboards. Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Leaderboards. Yellow leaderboards. Okay, let's
Oh.
look at this.
Never mind, there isn't really too many games coming out in November, but there's two massive games coming out in November, and they're 2 days apart.
Which ones?
It's Valhalla at the 17th, and
Man.
and Cyberpunk at the 19th.
Dude, I'm excited for both those games.
That's $120 right there, Jared.
No. Don't say it like that.
I have to say it like that because it's true.
Okay,
So
well,
much money.
we'll buy one of them ahead of time, so it doesn't seem like that.
Yeah.
Will any of them be out in Games Pass?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, get this.
I think solely for the fact of they're not
You
just
gotta-
specifically tied to Xbox.
You gotta get Cyberpunk through Steam.
Yeah,
So
I'm getting them both.
in
No, you're not.
Control Quick Play,
Yeah.
I'm in the top 8%.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, right? But
How do you check
anyways,
this?
Just so you guys know, there's only 100 people that play Destiny 2 PvP.
DestinyTracker.com. No, I'm number 168,403. But survival, I'm the bottom 25, and Iron Banner for this season, I'm the bottom 25. But that's because, that's what they did. See season 10, jerks. Yeah, see season 10, I was in the.
Man, my KD's bad.
Yeah, for season 10, I was in the gold ranking.
Oh, nice.
For Control, which is what I thought, and
I had a good elo in Control. I think. I don't know.
I didn't know somebody was tracking deaths in Gambit. Maybe I should play a little more conservatively. I don't know. I still carry people through, even if my deaths are too high. Oh well, this is funny to watch. Yeah, my stats are. Where are you at, Mac? Are you for season 11?
Where am I looking? Just overview or seasons?
So go look up. Did you look up yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, you go to overview, and then up at the top it says PvP ELO, and the PvP stats,
Gotcha.
and then look for like.
Let's go with 11. Right now I'm Silver 3 in Control, Silver 1 in Iron Banner, and Silver 3 in Gamut Prime.
I am Platinum 1 in Control.
Nice. If we go to season 10, I am Plat 1 in Control.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's the change from skills-based matchmaking to this.
Yeah.
I don't understand those
I was
stats.
gold in Survival in fucking season 8. And that's the only time I played Survival.
That's competitive.
Oh no, I played Survival in fucking 10. I was Silver 3.
Apparently it's still skills based. But hey, I'm looking at my insulin pump and it's yelling at me. I'm wondering if we need to
Yeah, no, we can
it.
call it.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for dining in with the Pixel Hunters on this kitchen podcast.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to think of an outro too. Fuck.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I just did it for you. Guy.
And remember, click that bell, click that like.
Get notifications on the bell. You can be notified for all posts or the occasional posts.
And if you really like what we're doing, hit that donate button.
Yeah, you can just subscribe.
Check out Mac on Patreon / the Pixel Hunters or OnlyFans / Mac to the Cost 66.
Neither of those. None of those. He's lying. It's not a thing. It's all lies.
Get your exclusive Luchador.
God damn it, Jared.
Now.
I'm playing that.
Bye, guys.
Why, Jared? Why must you always do this to me?
So you have to figure out where to cut.
I'm leaving it all in.
There you go. You don't have to work too hard.